An important policy clarification coming in from the Industry Ministry. The DIPP has released the FDI document for 2012 with a few key clarifications as far as the government's FDI policy is concerned. Devdatta Das joins us on the phone line live from New Delhi with all those important clarifications. Devdatta, first up, what are the big clarifications coming in from the DIPP as far as the FDI document is concerned for 2012, and help us understand the implications as well?
Well, Sandeep, as far as the policy clarification is concerned, these are a slew of liberalizations that have been made in the policy by the DIPP. I'll go by point-wise. The first would be obviously the liberalization that has been made for investment into commodity exchanges. Earlier, as you would know, it is a composite FDI cap of 49%, which includes both FDI and FIIs. Now, what the DIPP has done is they have said that there will be no government approval required for registered FIIs to invest into any company or any portfolio under the portfolio investment scheme here in India. So far, an FIPB approval was required to up to 23%. That will no longer be required. It will be a huge bonus for FIIs to be investing into all kinds of commodity exchanges in the country. The second very important change or liberalization that has been made is clearly the one with regards to investment into non-banking finance companies, or the NBFCs, where so far, as far as the lease and finance operations were concerned, only financial leases were allowed for investment of FDI. The DIPP has opened up even operating leases for investment of FDI into NBFCs. The other very important factor is the clarification that they are putting in as far as other investments by financial institutional investments are concerned. Earlier, what used to happen was an FII could invest a certain amount of capital into an Indian company under the portfolio investment scheme and by holding up to 10% of the capital or an aggregate of 24%. What the government has done today is that they have said that the aggregate value of 24% can be increased to the sectoral cap of the company, but that will be subject to a board of directors resolution. Also, it will have to be cleared by the RBI. Then, of course, you also have the notification and the entire details about the single brand retail being allowed 100%.
Devdatta, just to interrupt you, you made a point about the aggregate value of investment from an FII being increased from 24% to the sectoral cap. So just to understand this better, say for example in a sector like telecom where 74% FDI is allowed, are you saying that an FII can invest up to 74% in a telecom company in India subject to board approval?
It looks like that from the document that I have in front of me. What it mentions is that an FII's cap of 24% of aggregate value of the company can be increased to the sectoral cap. But then again, it would have to have the board of directors resolution, also the approval of the RBI. They are opening up at the same time, but they are also putting in these checks and balances. So there is a basic balance maintained so that there is no, because FIIs have certain leeways as far as entry and exit from these companies or from these equities that they purchase. So there is a basic round of balances that have been put in, and that is how I presume that the DIPP will be working here on. But obviously, in this environment and this current time where India's image is being portrayed as one of being investor shy, this is a huge bonus that will be given to FIIs, particularly for coming and investing into the country. So far, we've seen a huge number of FIIs coming and meeting even the finance minister with a great amount of worries and problems that they had with the investment and the taxation regime. So this will create definitely a huge boost for the FIIs for coming and investing into this country.